My name is Lindsey Samper, and I have 5 yoga poses to show you that are really great supplement to your current weight loss program. So nothing can beat proper nutrition and exercise, but yoga can be a really big help for weight loss because it helps bring your stress levels down, and stress absolutely affects your metabolism. This is part of my weight loss series that you can find on wellnessplus.tv, or you can watch it for free at Amazon Prime. So let's get started. You're going to start by laying down on your back for bridge pose. Bring your feet to the floor about hip distance apart, toes pointed forward, arms down by your side, and roll your shoulder blades underneath your body so that your palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then press your feet down into the floor, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes really tight. So you should really be feeling a lot of activation in your glutes and your hamstrings. So keep those really tight. Your whole lower body is doing a lot of work, but keep your upper body soft. So soft neck, soft throat, soft face. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. But keep pressing your feet actively into the ground. Lift your hips up and lightly press your knees towards each other just a little bit, just so they're not splaying out to the side. Squeeze your glutes a little bit harder. And breathe deep into your belly. So as you inhale, let your breath go down into your belly expands out. This is a really great pose for balancing out your thyroid, and thyroid issues are very, very prevalent and often a cause of weight gain. So let's take a few more breaths here. You should really be feeling some burning on your glutes and your hamstrings, so keep that up. Keep pressing your feet down into the ground. Lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings. And for a little added extra, lift your toes off the floor. Dig your heels into the ground, lift up a little bit higher. Again, keep your throat soft, keep your face soft. Lightly press your knees towards one another. Don't lose the activation. Keep squeezing your glutes. Take 2 more full breaths in here. Fill your belly up. Exhale out. Stay tight in your lower body. Stay soft in your upper body. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Good. Slowly lower your hips all the way down to the ground. Roll over onto your side and come all the way up onto your knees. You're going to stand on your shins. Keep your knees about hip distance apart. And take your hands to your low back. And you can either have your fingers facing the floor, or for a little bit more of a stretch in your forearms, you can have your fingers facing up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes and press your hips forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try to press your elbows towards each other. And lift your sternum straight up towards the ceiling, so get really long in your spine. And then from here, lift your chin up towards the ceiling, but don't collapse in the back of your neck. Keep your neck long. Use the muscles of the front of your neck to continue reaching your chin up, 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 up. And take a few breaths here and keep pressing your hips forward. You can even traction your low back with your hands by pressing your hands in and then down towards the floor. Continue to press your elbows towards each other. Open up your chest. Lift your chin way up towards the ceiling without collapsing in the back of your neck. Full breath in and full breath out. Good. Then come down to seated. So sit your hips back on your heels. Take just a moment here. We're going to do that pose 2 more times. Give yourself a little bit of a break. And tuck your tailbone under a little bit. So just scoop your tailbone under. That'll flatten out your low back and gives it a little bit of stretch from all the back bending that you just did. And let's do that 2 more times. So come back up to your knees, hands at your low back, squeeze your elbows towards each other, press your hips forward, and then start to bend backwards. Don't go too far, just as far as you need, and then lift your chin up towards the ceiling. Get long in your throat, but stay active with your neck muscles. Don't collapse down. Continue to breathe. This one's really great, again, for your thyroid, but it's also good for digestion. Good, and then come back down, sit back on your heels. You can tuck your toes if you'd like. Get an extra stretch for your feet. And then again, scoop your tailbone under, flatten your low back out. Good, last time, come back up onto your knees, hands at your low back. Press your hips forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest straight up towards the ceiling, get long in your spine, and then reach your chin up. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Good, and then slowly come back down. Hips to your heels. And then from here, come onto your belly. I'm going to show you two variations here that you can do. The first is locust pose. It's really great for digestion as well. Take your arms by your side with your palms facing the ground. On your inhale, lift everything up. Lift your arms, lift your chest, lift your legs. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. Try to press your legs towards one another and press your pinkies towards your thighs. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears and keep your gaze down at the floor so you're not hyperextending your neck. Big breath in through your belly and exhale, slowly come down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So if you'd like to stick with that one, stick with that one. For a little bit more intensive a pose, you can come into Dhanurasana, bend your knees, grab onto your ankles, keep your feet flexed. On your inhale, press your legs back behind you so you're pressing your shins to the wall behind you. Lift your thighs up. You're in a nice back bend here. Keep your gaze down. Big breath in. And exhale, slowly release. So choose either one of those that you'd like to do for the 3rd time. I'll do locust. Palms face the ground. On your inhale, lift up. Lift your legs up as high as you can. Press your arms towards your body. Keep your gaze down. Big breath in. And exhale, slowly come down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and slowly press all the way up onto all 4s. Bring your knees together and you sit back onto your heels. So find your rib cage and you're gonna take these knuckles right here and place them underneath your rib cage on either side, and then begin to fold over your legs and take your forehead down to the ground. Maybe it reaches the ground, maybe it doesn't, that's fine. And then if you need a little bit more, this is stimulating all of your internal organs. If you need more, you can always press your knuckles just a little bit deeper in. Continue to breathe into your belly. It's a little uncomfortable here, I realize, but continue to breathe in. Fill your belly up with air. Exhale slowly out. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And always, if you feel like you can go a little bit more, feel free to press your knuckles in just a little bit deeper. Good. And then slowly come all the way up. For our last pose, we're going to come into a deep squat. It's called Malasana, and it's one of the most effective yoga poses that's out there. It is difficult to get into for a lot of people, so I'm going to show you another variation of the posture. So to come into it, come to your hands and knees. You're going to bring your feet to the floor and come into a forward fold with your feet wide, about as wide as your mat. And then from here, turn your toes out to the side just a little bit, and you're going to bend your hips down into a squat. Keep your arms in between your legs and press your elbows into your knees to keep opening the knees out to the side. If you find that you can get into this pose but your heels are lifted off the ground, that's fine. You can take a rolled up towel and place them under your heels. Okay? And you can reach your arms forward if that's easier for you. I like to place my palms together. And then as I do that, I press my palms together, my elbows press into my thighs, and continue opening my knees up. Because what you don't want is for your knees to be caved in on the inside of your ankle. And then breathe. So press your palms together, press your elbows into your knees, and lift your chest up high. This is a very difficult pose. I realize it will get easier with time. It is one of the best for digestion and metabolism. So if this feels okay for you, stay here for a good minute or two. For those of you who need an alternative, let me show you what that looks like. You're gonna lie down on your back, and we're gonna come into happy baby. It's the same posture, you're just lying on your back. So bend your knees, take your legs out to the sides of your body, feet, bottoms of the feet face the ceiling. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet with your arms inside your knees, not outside. So open up your legs and then gently pull your legs in towards your body. If that's still not a great alternative to you, then just draw your knees in toward your chest. You're still getting a lot of the benefits. And this is where you can start and then eventually progress to happy baby and then progress to malasana. So in happy baby, you pull your feet in towards your body and at the same time, press your tailbone down towards the ground. So if your tailbone's way up high, that's what you need to work on, is pressing your tailbone straight down flat against the floor. This is a great pose to hold for a good minute or two, just like malasana. And then when you're ready, draw your knees in toward your chest, give them a good squeeze, and then roll over to your side to come up. So these 5 poses are really great for balancing out your hormones, balancing out your thyroid, and reducing your stress levels. So they're really great add-on to whatever else you're already doing to help you lose weight. Well, thank you for following along. I hope you enjoyed these poses. And if you'd like some more intense flows, check out my other videos. You can watch the rest of this weight loss series on wellnessplus.tv, or you can watch it for free at Amazon Prime. And if you're interested in learning more about me, check out my website at lindseysamper.com.
With hundreds of videos that you can stream on virtually any device to help you reduce stress, lose weight, or just improve your health and well-being overall. At wellnessplus.tv, we are dedicated to helping you on your health and wellness journey. Join wellnessplus.tv to find hundreds of videos to help you improve the health of your body and your mind. wellnessplus.tv. Get well, feel better.